starting soon. They already filling the room. Orki will be starting soon. And you know just how she do. You know that. Come here, come here. Don't run for that dick now. Come here, come here, come here. Pull them panties to the side, let me slide right inside. Slippin', 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 slide. Ocean water, I love this vibe. Too exclusive, pussy juicy. Jiggle that booty, making movies, screaming now. We live, going deep, she screaming loud. My head in the clouds, ain't no telling when I'm coming down. It's getting gushy, gushy, gushy. Telling me she coming now. Well, come here, don't run from that dick, now come here. PJ flight in the air, got us fucking everywhere. Silk sheets, pretty feet, got me tuned in all week. Round 3, no, I ain't weak. Smack them cheeks, ski, ski. Back it up, beat, beat. She gon' ride me like a Jeep. In the streets, she a lady. When the lights off, she a freak. Orki will be starting soon. They already filling the room. Orki will be starting soon. And you know just how she do. You know that. Come here, come here. Don't run for that dick now. Come here, come here, come here. Pull them panties to the side, let me slide right inside. Slippin', 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 slide. Ocean water, I love this vibe. Too exclusive, pussy juicy. Jiggle that booty, making movies, screaming now. We live, going deep, she screaming loud. My head in the clouds, ain't no telling when I'm coming down. It's getting gushy, gushy, gushy. Telling me she coming now. Well, come here, don't run from that dick now. Come here. PJ flight in the air, got us fucking everywhere. Silk sheets, pretty feet, got me tuned in all week. Round 3, no, I ain't weak. Smack them cheeks, ski, ski. Back it up, beat, beat. She gon' ride me like a Jeep. In the streets, she a lady. When the lights off, she a freak. Orki.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what the heck? I'm so sorry. I don't know what my software is doing. It's like, it was like partially linked to YouTube, so YouTube was getting enough information. I do like a bunch of like jiggery pokery, like unlock, like relogging the same thing 3 times. Now you know why I'm not streaming as KITI, because I had everything set to Orki. I'm sorry, I wanted to stream sooner, but technology decided to be a bitch. Whew. How's everyone doing? How is everybody doing? Okay, this is so terrible, but if you were like an old school fan from like forever ago, unless you interact with me like regularly, I probably won't remember your username. And even then I probably won't remember, because I had a mini stroke over the summer, and I've had the memory of Dory the fish from Finding Nemo ever since. It's fair, it's fair. It's it is terrible though, because like memory is kind of important just to like live. Like I forget the simplest things, literally. But I'm doing better now. I am, even though I got sick in the fall for a couple months, and then got sick in January for now. Like my body just can't just be. Why can't you just exist, body? Why can't you just like exist and be healthy? Why can't you be healthy? And also, I'm not sure when more ASR is gonna go up because I'm dealing with some family stuff right now and mental health stuff in regard to seeing a therapist in El Salvador, and I've been having some family. Let's just say February's not been going for me. There's also the fact that, like, I've been away for so long, I'm not used to making audios like how I used to, because for literally for 2 years, I had nowhere to post them. So my body, my new brains forgot, like, how to go about doing business. It's like, come on, just fucking record, dude. Just record. But no, I can't. I do have one valid excuse for why it's hard for me right now, and that is because my 4th kid, who's not even 1 yet, I am not the kind of mom who can just leave him in a room with a baby monitor and be in another room. He has to be with me at all times. Unfortunately, really, the only time I can record ASMR is when the house is asleep. But babies are unpredictable, so I could be in the middle of a really good take, like an hour in, and he starts crying. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for the tragic news, but like, man, it seems like everyone's going through it lately. Whew. No. I do not put my children in anything. I refuse. My children are not online. Even my oldest, who turned 12, she's a year away from being old enough for YouTube. Remastering all stuff, no, because it's kind of pointless. Because some of the files for like the ambience and whatnot people like, I don't have anymore. And plus, like, with my own stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just was recorded with different equipment. No, I like I said, even him being a baby, I won't want my children online. Because think about it. He can't consent to his voice being on the internet. He's a baby. And I always get so stressed out with all these people put their kids up online. And I'm like, aren't you worried that something's gonna happen to these kids? Like, you know, eventually when they get out of their cute phase and start getting bullied. Because now a lot of teenagers are coming forward who grew up as, like, you know, family vlogger kids, and none of them had a good experience. And frankly, I'm not a family vlogger, okay? This channel is me, solo person, and then other creators I collab with from time to time. But no, none of my family, nobody else. Yeah. This whole week has just been a case of, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Okay, so those of you who are over 18, I generally hope my audience is over 18, because even though, if you do like the math, considering all of the audios I've done, a small percentage is full out lewd compared to the rest of it. But regardless, I aim the themes of myself for adults. Like, even if it's not in a lewd way, I'd be talking about mature topics, like, you know, like war, or, you know, interpersonal relationships that someone young would understand. The thing is, though, the big thing is, none of my children can legally consent to their image, to their voice, to anything being online. So even though he's a baby, I'm not going to assume he consents. I mean, it happens sometimes on a stream, but, like, I take precautions. Oh, good morning to you. Oh boy. Oh, we got some semi-old people. Guess when this bitch was born? 1990. I turned 36 this year. I'm like a fucking hag now. Okay, I typically, like, don't plan my YouTube live streams. They kind of just happen out of the ether. But I have regular schedules for my designated live streaming accounts. And because I want to kind of keep things a little bit separate. Considering, if you want to see me live, I don't stream on Twitch anymore live. Like, I only stream on the platform joystick.tv, which is 18 plus. It's for adults. You have 18 to join it. Because I got fed up with a lot of stuff Twitch was doing, and I felt it was hindering my creativity. And I've actually been enjoying, as Orki, my more little, well, open self, on joystick, because they allow me more. They allow me to do more. I do stream on Twitch too under another VTuber, and that is just because it's good to have a presence on Twitch. And plus, like, not everybody likes potentially NSFW content. So a Twitch stream guarantees that nothing NSFW happens. I'm exhausted for multiple reasons, and the kids only are like 2% of it. Most of the reason why I'm exhausted is my husband. I won't go into too many details, but like, let's just say, like, stuff's been stressing me out that he's been doing and whatnot, and I'm like about to explode. Okay, I don't want to go into too much detail because I actually, at the height of my crash out, I posted a video describing what happened on the channel. You can go back, it was sometime summer of 2023, it's there. But then, like, stuff has happened since, and it's been crazy. So if you ever watch like the old content he appeared in, like the live streams, the audios, unfortunately, he's not exactly that same guy anymore. Yeah, it's caused a lot. Like, you know, I've been in extensive therapy when I used to be doing pretty well, and like my psychiatrist gave me more meds because I now have been diagnosed with PTSD. I guess it gets break is the problem. Like, seriously, all I want to do is take care of my family and have time to make content, because that's really all I can do for income because of my disabilities and whatnot, and the limitations of my kids, and streams, because literally streaming and this interaction is my only way to talk to people I don't see every day, you know, outside my house. And no, I'm not like intentionally being like locked in the house by anybody, but like there's never anything for me to go anywhere for. Yeah, it is legit PTSD, and I'm really glad my parents are actually kind of visiting, because I think maybe my stepdad can like drill it into him exactly what's going on, because he doesn't quite believe I have full-blown PTSD. I think he has a mentality that real PTSD happens to people like soldiers who see awful shit. And I like, you know, just, you know, someone who has something awful happen to them. But I did get some vindication though. I got some vindication. Let's just say, my husband, for a period of time, was under a lot of stress, a lot of worry that he was going to get in trouble with the military because someone sent a report about him. And, of course, you shouldn't be surprised. The first person he suspected was me. But why would it be me? Because if he got kicked out, that would affect the whole family. Through a friend of mine who was on a bunch of servers and happens to work at the right times, the person who sent the report had a crash out because she got a reply letter saying I didn't find anything, and she posted the fucking letter to the Discord group, and that person was like, oh shit, I better send this to KITI. It has this bitch's legal name. Full-blown legal name. She literally just doxed herself during a crash out. It's like, I don't hate hate my life. It's just like I would like to not be under as much stress. That's the big problem. Is like there's literally always something going on that just stresses me. Like I never can just be. I feel jealous of people who just like, you know, exist and come and be comfortable just existing. I think so. My mom and stepdad don't live near me. They're only staying for a week, and they're going back to their place across the country. And they don't visit super often. The thing is like, I had to basically raise myself when I was a kid and become an independent person for survival. So, like, now, like, I feel compelled that I have to do everything on my own to survive. Basically, with my folks, no news is good news. And, like, it's kind of weird. When I was in college, I used to call my mom every other day. But now that I'm so freaking busy, unless I want to, like, unless she, like, mentions in text that, like, she's having a doctor's appointment or something, I just say, like, I don't really do anything. Because I'm really stressed out about everything else in my life. I pray to the gods of YouTube that this channel does not go down again because, and I want to clear a misconception. People assume the channel got taken down because of my old nude content. That is incorrect. It got shut down because I made a deal with a company where I would review products and then in a bunch of videos have a link to their platform in the descriptions. Well, at some point, YouTube decided that company's direct link was bad, and every video got flagged. That's why there was a Thanos snap on my channel instead of a warning. And think about it. If, like, they were banning me, like, over stuff I made, like, years ago, why did they do it then? Okay, keep in mind, since having children, especially since having my third one, I do not get out much. Like, my husband has 2 jobs. He's in the military as a reservist, but he also has, you know, a regular, you know, 9 to 5 job that, like, he goes during the week. Except he works night shift. So, like, Monday night, you know, up Saturday night, I'm the only one at home doing things. And then during the day, he's asleep. So, like, and it's kind of hard to, like, go on dates when you have kids, and, babysitters, quotes, to, want to take care of them is way out of your budget. Having kids is not a mistake. It just basically means you don't have the freedom to do whatever you want whenever you want anymore. You now are responsible for other people, and you have to be conscious of that. I think a lot of people have a problem with having kids because it makes you have to be selfless, and there are a lot of selfish people. When I was younger, I used to like go to like raves and parties, concerts. Like I had a life, but then my first kid happened, and poof. Unless someone in my family volunteered to watch her for a little bit, I didn't go. My kids aren't the problem though. Like seriously, they're not. They're two kids. No, we willingly got married. We still love each other, and we were in love at the time. Like for real, like sometimes, you know, shit happens and it alters the dynamics of a relationship, not so much in a good way, and you have to figure out how to fix things, and it's not always fast or easy. I don't really have a park very close to my house, and I can't drive because I'm going blind. Like, a good part of the time, a good part of the reasons why I spend so much time, like, in my house is I know I'm safe in my house, and I have disabilities. Yeah, okay, so they would not issue me a driver's license when I went to get a driver's test because I've optic nerve damage in my left eye way back when, and they deemed me unsafe to drive. And over the years, my vision has gotten progressively worse. Like right now, it's the worst it's ever been. Like, okay, imagine, you know, chat window. I have the computer set so the letters are like huge. Not like enormous, but like big enough that like I don't have to go like squinty to see them. So like I've been aware of the fact that ever since they discovered the nerve damage that my eyes would be screwed. So over the years I'm trying to hone in being able to manage life with other senses. Like I think there's a reason I'm pretty good at audios, and that's because the first sense I focused on honing was hearing. Like I have this I can tell the differences in my medications just by shaking the bottle. Don't even have to see the label. I can just tell by what they sound like, what they are. And now I'm trying to like work on like a tactile site where, you know, I can immediately learn what things are just by touching them. Like, they don't think I'll go like so blind that I don't see anything, but bad enough that getting around normal life just be like, I was like, man, I feel cursed. It's like, dang God, like, what were you just experimenting with me? I was like, yeah, okay, so between the year 2020 and now, I had to go to the hospital 3 times for pulmonary embolisms, which are blood clots in your lungs and a serious emergency. You cannot ignore them. Like, they will admit you right away. They'll take you right from the ER to a room. That's how serious it is. I had 3 in the span of 5 years. That's heavily abnormal. That's actually the health stuff I'm worried about. Like, you know, like what's going on with my blood system, what's going on with my lungs, what's going on with everything else. I'm sorry if you're creaking. I got a new chair, and my old chair got completely fucked, and I'm still like, you know, getting it worked in. It's still kind of stiff, so it creaks. I feel like if I wrote an autobiography about my life, it would make the news with like everybody calling me a liar. They just would not be able to believe the thing that happened. Like it's crazy that like one of your earliest memories, like being around 6, is like going into town with your grandma and then hear an explosion, see a bunch of soldiers from out of nowhere, and find out it was a suicide bomber. And this was the thing, Israel, because, you know, I am half Israeli, I have family there, and this was back in the 90s. But like, imagine being a little kid, like, you know, just go about your business, and what? Boom! And like, my poor grandma had to try to explain like what the explosion was in a way that wouldn't utterly horrify me. There's some stuff that I actually have scheduled content that's coming out at specific times because those times are meaningful for the content. So like, I am working on stuff. It's just like the kind of the more casual content I was doing, which is kind of, you know, just easy, soothing stuff. That's what I'm having a hard time doing. But I've been like plotting out things for specific occasions. And it's very hard to be a content creator now with how political every single fucking platform has gotten. Like, I for a while, I was afraid to say that I was even Jewish with all the shit being flung around. Like, imagine if not only said I was Jewish, but I'm half Israeli. Like, people assume I'm like a genocide supporter. But I'm not. And actually, most of the citizens aren't either. Like, Netanyahu did not win his last election fairly. Unlike the President of the United States right now, and his bullshit, Netanyahu actually stole his election via just a system in Israel that he was able to cheat. So, like, the actual person who was supposed to be prime minister was Benjamin Gantz. Like, that's who the people wanted. Yeah, it's okay, it's all good to go. I hope you had a nice time hanging out. I will be live again in this form, but on the other platform that's for adults. But no, I love your brain. Like, for real, I don't bite, I just rant. And creak my chair because I just got in it so squeaky. actually really annoys me, the fact that I can hear it. Like, stop, Jer. Why? Here's something interesting. I am building sort of my own custom binaural ASMR microphone. Okay, so it wasn't the problem with the mic, it was the fact that I can do VTuber stuff streaming, but it has issues just doing long recordings. That's what things glitch out. But yeah, I am putting together a binaural ASMR microphone that is waterproof. Like, as in, can be submerged underwater and be completely fine. You can't do that with 3DO. I know that for sure. I feel bad for people who are genuinely soothed and comforted by, like, underwater themed content, but have to deal with the fact that nearly everybody just uses, like, stock sounds. Imagine how more immersive it would be if, like, it sounded like you underwater. I'm trying to come up with ideas, like, mermaids are just so, like, overused now, so, like, I can't do much of that. But I've been, like, kind of trying to come up with, like, different kind of scenarios that involve being in water. There are other creatures in the deep. I was thinking being a kraken would be funny. Well, so I don't have to be a mythical creature either. Like, it can be like a scenario where you, the listener, and my character are just scuba diving. Who did I vote for? I'd rather not say, considering whoever I say, some of them I'm attracted to. Because people want to admit in this country that no matter who it is, it's wrong all across. Oh, take care. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for something vital. Like, I'm sorry, when you were literally limited to 2 choices, and, like, one is only, like, a diet version of what the other's contingency wants to do, you don't have a choice. How much my most cost? See, I like to give new people a chance. I don't just go to, like, the most popular or, like, whoever I see around. I go and I find those diamonds in the rough. Like, the people who, like, are just starting out, but because they already have talent just doing regular arts, and just had to learn to do the VTuber part of it, like, I think the most expensive model for the art portion was $500. And when you see other people's prices for just the art for model, and they started at $1,000, that's still kind of a bargain. But like, for my Orki models, from 2023 through 2024, 2025, those models were made by the same artist, and she charged $175 for each one. Like, and I always think they're more, but $175 each. Even though, like, after like her first commission for me, and she was able to build a portfolio, she was getting more customers. It's kind of like her way of being thanking me. You gotta be careful though. You gotta be careful though, because if like some listing like really emphasizes how cheap everything is, it's a scam. I guarantee it. See, I trusted her, because the way she was just trying to explain herself, she clearly sounded like a new person trying to put herself out there. Right now, Nika's probably, since it's Valentine's Day, she's probably crashed like half a dozen parties, done God knows what amounts of drugs, probably slept with the mayor's wife, and might have figured out the liquor clothes. You can flip all kinds of shit. No, there's literally nothing wrong with Valentine's Day unless you take everything in life super personally. Like, seriously, there is nothing wrong with celebrating the day just hanging at home, ordering a pizza, watching a movie. There's nothing wrong with being single. Well, we have a lot of holidays that aren't real holidays, when you think about it. Veterans Day's not a real holiday. Think about it. It's really not. Because, it's not attached to any kind of religious thing. Why do we have Labor Day? What the fuck's Labor Day for? See, I like holidays because either they're fun or I get it off. Like, I'm sorry, like, I do not like people who, like, just because, like, they get bitter about something, they think the fun should be taken away from everybody. Okay, if you were just starting, do not get a 2D model. Do not go for a 2D model. I know they look good, but first you need to make sure that you enjoy doing it. And you can instead go to one of the many artists that do Vroid-based 3D models for great prices, and experiment with that, get your footing, and decide if this is really for you or not. But so many people go from zero to amazing model, and then they disappear a month later. Well, I really feel like if I just recorded creaky chair ASMR, someone would like it. I do still think Chicken Permission was the greatest thing I've ever made. Which was my April Fool's video in 2023. I still think it's the best. It's a real masterpiece. Hello. I can't even like turn my shoulders without my chair creaking. I could also work the chair creaking with some other kind of sounds too, but those wouldn't be good for YouTube. Whew. Okay, I don't know what's going on, if it's like the weather or something, but my lips started getting chapped like a few days ago, and it's like so bad, I had to get like medicated chapstick, and it's like very annoying. Here's something funny. During my pregnancy with little guy, I was very averse to coffee. And even after him being born, I don't like coffee anymore. So instead for energy, I do other things. Okay. Sorry, I'm also keeping an eye on the clock because family plans today. We are celebrating Mela's birthday a bit belated because we wanted to wait for grandparents to be here, and I gotta get everything ready for the party. Like, I will never discourage anyone from being a VTuber or a creator in general, but I always give the advice, start small. It may not have you blow up super fast, but at least it helps you get your footing and get in your groove of making your content. And there's less pressure. Oh, thank you for hanging out too. I almost catch you in a date. I'm gonna try and do streams any more often. It's just, it had a point, I had a brief period of time where I was kind of going through a thing where all I did was just stream on YouTube every day, and the people who come here for the audios were getting pissed off. So I started pulling back. So I'm gonna see like maybe like once a month do like a catch-up stream kind of thing. I just right now got so much on my plate. It's oh my god, what the heck? Somehow I hit the thing with voice to text on my phone, and it's now writing a tweet, everything I'm saying right now. Why? Ugh. See, okay. You have to be specific, because this model, this persona, is no longer on any, general public safe for work platforms. Except obviously, like, when I kind of just do casual shit on here once in a while. And I don't really count that. My mainstream place for this persona is on Joystick, which is an adult platform. And joystick is awesome because like it's basically it's like Twitch with like less limitations, especially on like nudity and sex and stuff. Like basically, if it's not illegal, go for it. The only thing is that because I keep my baby wherever I am. So if I'm streaming at night, the baby's in the room with me. I already told my viewers on there that the moment he starts stirring, stream either goes BRB for a while or it ends. Because there are strict regulations and whatnot, and children cannot in any way be on adult platforms. There's no way I can say, oh, that's just a sound from a game. Like, no, that's obviously a real freaking baby. And like, I'm lucky I'm a VTuber, because then I don't have to worry about him showing up on camera. Oh god, like, when I used to do streams at like, you know, more normal times, when my kids were awake, they would like just barge in at the most inopportune times, and I'd have to like hurriedly mute myself, just so I could like protect their privacy that way. Because even if it's not an adult platform, I don't want to put my kids online because they can't consent to it. My kids have very different textures of hair. It's hard to say. Okay, let's see it. Okay, I'm gonna call 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to go because it's after 8 o'clock my time, and all the kids should be up by then. And I got a birthday party to help set up. However, I will be back on the adult platform at around 10 p.m. Central Time. My oldest birthday. She's turning 12! Well, she already did. Her birthday passed. We're celebrating her belatedly because her grandparents wanted to be there. I should also check up on my husband because he was not doing well last night after a while. And as we were going to bed, he was like complaining about stomach pains. If I compare my kids to the average kids I see, yes, my kids are fucking angels. Because they're not brain rot kids, they aren't the screamy, tantrummy kind of kids. Like, if one of them starts like having a tantrum or meltdown, it's usually for a very valid reason. Well, I'm such a good eating. I got a nice. Oh god, my phone is freaking out. Oh, okay, stop. I hate the new iOS app update. It ruined it. Yeah, so like I bought like this nice little play bowl yesterday, something nice to eat, and my intention was to eat it to give me energy, so I could then get ready for Valentine's Day with Husbando. but I got completely distracted by something else, and then I got time to get ready, and I went on my date, and now it's the morning, and I don't think it's safe to eat. Oh, here's the thing. The reason why my oldest isn't like that is because she has no access to that stuff. Like, she's not on TikTok, and when she is on YouTube, it's like very strict things. Like, if it's not in a channel I approve, she doesn't watch it. And I don't let her have electronics alone in her room. Like, that's a big thing. That's the biggest mistake parents make, is that they just freely give their kids electronics. Like, no, you gotta, like, set some standards. Like, no, and if you want to watch this, you watch it in this room. If you want to do this, that's this room. And you're supervised. I don't know what it is about, like, my generation, but I'm calling generation out. Many of us are fucking lazy parents. Yes, my husband and I did go on a date. There was a slight issue with it, but we worked through it. So, it's good. It's good. It's just kind of a principle of things kind of matter. Oh yeah, no, like, okay, so my oldest does have a cell phone, but it's only for contacting people. But that means also contacting friends, so it has a fun aspect to it. And I started seeing her reports and her grades going down, and I mean going down to, like, D level. Boom, got taken up. And she's not getting it back until she gets the grades up. Because talking with friends all evening is not more important than keeping up with schoolwork. Okay. Like, up until she got this weird little mood, my oldest was on honor roll. So that's why it's extra upsetting for me for her being an honor roll student to nearly failing several classes. And then the only other kid at her, like, school age is Fox, and she's in kindergarten, and they don't really do report cards because they're just glad the kids are listening. But I hear from her teacher really enjoys her. Okay, apparently she's very well behaved at school. She saves her chaos gremlin energy for at home. Seriously, like, that's why I do it. That's why I do it. That's why, after a while, I actually started getting angry that people would only label me as, like an erotic ASMR person or a lewd ASMR person, when, if you look at most of my content, there's nothing sexual about it. Like, just because that's how I got my start, because actually, I didn't even know what I was doing when I was getting started. Does not define my whole career. So thank you for recognizing that I have audios that aren't sexy. Okay, I gotta go, because, other grandma is almost here, my husband's mom's almost here, so that's when we're gonna get started. And, yeah, like, we got a party to set up. But, if you happen to be on joystick, I will hopefully see you tonight. Otherwise, I will try to put updates on here as much as possible. So, have a good day for you, or good night, and I hope you all are doing well. See you later.
I wanna thank you for tuning in to the stream. Yeah, staying locked in, y'all just don't know what that means. Orki, thank you for tuning in to the stream. Yeah, staying locked in, man. Shout out to the team. Orki said it mean, body giving tea. I'ma stretch that pussy, no limousine. Flying first class with a sexy ass. Throwing plenty cash on an hourglass. I'ma smash, won't pass. She came first, I came last. I got this in the bag. I got the best you ever had. She calling me poppy, but I'm not her dad. What I got to do to get behind it. Swallow it all, no, I can't find it. Skateboard, baby, ride it and grind it. Can't help but come back. Got me stuck in the loop, on the ass back. Notice what to do, and that's a fact. Up and down, front to back, moan the sound. Tell me how you like it while you screaming my name. Flip your ass over, give you pleasure and pain. Left a puddle in the sheets, go you juice to this thing. Might need a towel for the next time. Just got milk. Who's the best killer? Orki milk. Boy, soap, scent, shoot, whoa. Bounce it like a bogo. She might play